What is going on, guys? It is Teeohh here, and I am back with another installment of Teeoh's collection. Now today, I decided I would like to run through my NES collection, which I'm going to go through my games, my consoles, my controller variants, and then my box games and accessories. I have no box accessories, unfortunately. That was meant to be a comma, but anyways, what inspired me to do my NES today is that literally in any Facebook group that I go on to, or just anywhere on the internet, I always see people going for NES sets. People just adore the NES. And I have no problem with the NES. It's just personally, because I didn't grow up with it, it doesn't have that much of a lasting appeal to me. But regardless, I do still have a decent collection. I'm not at like the peak of, you know, I haven't broke 100 games. I'm at currently, I believe, 56 or 60 or something like that. I'm about 60. So, people, you know, just seeing that all across the internet, it's like, you know, I'm not going for the set, but, you know, I figured I would share what I got so far for the NES just through my collecting through the years. Most of this is the past couple years, though, but I did start out getting my first NES in 2011, and I'll talk about that now. I was out, actually, I think we were just, like, literally just driving by, me and my mom, and at my middle school of all places. I think this is actually before I was in middle school. Wow. There was a random like garage sale or like a flea market thing in the parking lot of the middle school, which was bizarre. No, we saw it in the penny saver. We decided to go. Yeah, we saw it in the penny saver. Decided to go. So we did that, and there was a lady selling an NES with about. It was in a. I remember the bin. It was like, you know, whatever your, you know, normal, you know, whatever gallon size bin, with NES controllers, and about like 12 games maybe, and you know, came with everything, you know, and I asked her how much she wanted for it, and she said 20, and I thought about that. You know, this is 2011. God, what am I at this time? I think I was on the verge of being 12. I was still 11. I was close to being 12, but I think it was like a few weeks before my birthday, actually. And, you know, at that time, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to spend my money on this. I don't know. But I decided, you know, after thinking about it for maybe like a minute, I decided to go with 20 bucks on it. And with that NES, that was where it all started for this console. And, of course, I got the heavy hitter out of the way when I was young. I got my top loader then. Yep. I mean, Steven and I had cleaned this up even after the fact, but this thing was in this good a shape regardless. We cleaned it up a little bit to make it, I guess, even better, to be honest. And I still have some of my original games in here, and I'll mention those if I can find them. But also, I have two of the front loaders. I believe these ones work fine. I'm not sure. Some of them might have... One, I think, has an issue with the pin connector, I believe. I'm not too entirely sure, but I know they're easy fixes regardless. But do have two front loaders as well as the top loader. The top loader is my main, and you're probably thinking, well, why? You get the better quality than this. There's less issues with this. And plus, this is what I started with for my first... when I got my NES, so... I'm used to this, you know, just it's easier for me. Rather than having to try to configure this, have to hope and pray that the cartridge reads, you know, it's less of a hassle with this. Anyways, it obviously, you know, since it is a top loader, or top loader, I don't know why I said front loader, I did get the dog bone controller, which I adore. And also, I have a couple NES Max controllers. This is just one of them. And I have way too many of your standard stock NES controllers to count. I have way too many. Way too many. And also I have both variants of the light gun, the gray, this is the gray, and the orange. So, glad to have both of these. I think I actually have an extra orange, but that's my only gray. So, also, let me, before I forget, I got this from the Orphan Media nearly 2 years ago now. Wow. It is the NES Satellite. I think I spent like $6 on this, I think. Oh, God. That actually startled me. But $6 for the NES satellite. You know, if you don't know what this is, you can plug it in. It's like I guess it's, what was it? I can't remember what the technology is behind this, like, whatever, with the sensing, whatever. I think it's like through radio waves, I believe, something like that. I can't remember it exactly, but, through that it was, wireless, and you can connect your 4 players, so you can do 4-player games. I'm not exactly sure what 4-player games there are on the NES. Those of you who know, please let me know down below. I believe this would almost make sense to me for, like, TMNT and maybe some of the sports games. I don't know. But, it allows 4-player action, in case you didn't know that, which is really cool. Unfortunately, that thing takes, like, C or D batteries, so yeah, that's just going to be a complete battery hog. But anyways, before I get to the actual cards, I'll just go through my box games because they are notoriously smaller. Boxed, and is actually complete, missing the top flap, unfortunately. I have Tetris. I've had this for a couple years now, or coming up to a couple years. I got it from Trader Jack's for like $3-something bucks, whatever, from an old lady reseller that I still hate. Haven't seen her in years, but still hate. And then this, I got around the holiday season of 2015, and for $20, that is the Three Stooges. I have unfortunately not gotten to play this yet, but I mean, the Three Stooges, like, yeah, this is awesome. I love this. And then when I was at Rogers a couple weeks ago now, I got these, just boxes in general. So we got Vegas Dream and Roadrunner Tengen. Just box and manual, but still cool to show off. I have various manuals sprawled about, various other guides, I think. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but they're somewhere. So I have those. But on to the stack of gray cartridges. Let's get down to business here. We have Disney's Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. I got this in a trade with, I believe his name is John. It was a trade with John from the Pittsburgh Retro Gaming Group about a year ago, a little over a year ago. And I got this and about 4 other games, and once I get to those, I'll mention them. But yeah, glad to get this one. We have Airwolf. I think I got this from a garage sale. American Gladiators, I believe, same thing. Bad Dudes, I got this from a $30 NES lot I got around November 2015. Glad to have that. Actually, let me just... I don't even know how I want to stack this. Shirt. I'll figure something out. Let's do this. Adventures of Bayou Billy. This one came with, when I got the top loader, this was one of the games that came with it. We have Bionic Commando, again with a $30 lot I got. Blades of Steel. I'm not exactly sure how I got this, but Blades of Steel. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. This was part of, the other trade with John about a year ago. Cobra Command. Got this from Orphan Media. Days of Thunder. This was from that one garage sale. Double Dribble, I got this from Half Price Books in, I believe, Robinson. Wow, yeah, Robinson for $3 apparently, so not bad for that. Dragon Warrior, I got this from Trader Jack's, I think for like $4 or $5 a year ago, maybe, something like that. A year or so, something like, I don't know. Time flies anymore. Duck Hunt, I got this with the top loader, obviously, so, I mean, because when you start out, you gotta have Duck Hunt. I mean, come on. Fester's Quest. I got this from a garage sale, not that $30 lot, but from, I think it might have been the same lot as I got River City Ransom one time. Can't remember entirely, but yeah, Fester's Quest. NES Play Action Football. This was from that $30 lot. Gauntlet 2. This was also part of that trade with John. We have Golf, and I believe, no, I can't remember. This might have came with the console. No, I got it. It was part of the $30 lot. We have Gotcha, the Sport. This was a buck at Trader Jack's. This one did come with the console, I remember. Hogan's Alley. We have Hoops. Don't remember where I got this. honestly. John Elway's quarterback, got this from Jack's Discount down in Millville for $1. Kings of the Beach. I don't remember how I got this, to be honest. Here we are. Kirby's Adventure. This is one that I was really excited to get in that trade with John. So glad to have this. I got this in a trade with God, what's his name? I believe it's Chris from the Pittsburgh Retro Gaming Group. Name is not coming to me, but I got this as a bonus. Kung Fu. MLB. I think that's like from Morphin Media for $1 or something like that. This is a big stack. This did come with my console, I remember. Marble Madness. This was a struggle. Mission Impossible, I believe, from the one garage sale lot where I got like 12 NES games for $10. NES Open Tournament. This did come with the console. Operation Wolf. I believe, yeah, this was... I think this was in better condition, but I originally got it from Orphan Media, but I think this is the one that was from the $30 lot. Paperboy, I don't remember where I got this from, honestly. And Punch-Out, it's not Punch-Out, but it's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, the original release. This was from the $30 lot, I know that for sure. So hopefully these NES games do not fall over, because if they do, that will be an absolute mess. We're good. Cool. Alright, on to the second stack here, which is shorter, but still about the same. We have Punch-Out. I did get this from from an estate sale, actually, about a year ago. A little over a year ago now. Where I got the $7.50 Dreamcast with this also included in another copy, Super Mario Bros. 3. So, whatever, this divvies out to like a quarter, 50 cents maybe in that entire lot. So, yeah, I'll take that for a Punch-Out. We have RC Pro-Am. I think this was part of that 10, that like 12 for 10 lot. River City Ransom. I got this in a bundle from a garage sale for like $8. So I think this maybe divvied out to like $1.60, something like that. At the time, I had no idea it was like a $30 game. I had no idea. I just saw, oh, NES. Let's go for it. So, shows how much I know, really. This is actually one of my most recent pickups. I got just literally last Saturday, I guess from the time I'm recording this, from right at the thrift store on Route 65. I was out with Leia and RoboCop. It's actually one of my most recent pickups videos, so check that out. See what else I got. Feel free to. Got this from... This is the first game that I got at Rogers back in 2015. That is Roger Clemens MVP Baseball, and it's ironic that there's Roger in the title. But paid $1 for this. Good start to that day. This one's definitely from Morphin Media because the sticker's right on it. We have Sesame Street, ABC, and 1, 2, 3 Fun. And no, I did not pay $7 for it. I paid like $1 or something for it. I think this was in there selling off all their stuff. So glad to have that. We got Silent Service, part of the 12 for 10. Now, this is one that I originally had when I got the console, but I traded it away a while back. And literally, along with RoboCop, I got this from the Red and Blue thrift store. So it's back in my collection, but we'll just say it's one that came with my console just for, I guess, nostalgia's sake. And that is The Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. I know it's not the greatest of games, but you know, still came with my NES when I got it. So those kind of games have a softer spot to me. We got Sky Shark. This came in the 12 for 10 lot. Stealth ATF 12 for 10 lot. And this was one of the games that I bought literally the same day. I went to the exchange after I got my NES and bought 2 NES games. And this is the one. I spent $12 on this back in like 2011, which wasn't bad. Super C. There's your proof for you. So, Super C, not bad. The 3-in-1 with Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt, and World Class Track Meet. I got this from my friend Marker in a trade, or I think I bought this. I don't know. So it all somehow worked out. Got this from Marker, though. Came with the console, obviously, because, you know, we got Duck Hunt on its own, but you gotta have Super Mario Bros. On its own. So, stoked to have this as well. And I did this in a trade with Django, or what is he? He's not back to Django. I'll put his channel down below if you want to go check him out. A friend of mine from school, Super Mario Bros. 2. This was from like a got like a year and a half ago to trade with him for that. So that's awesome. I think Super Mario Bros. 3 came with my console, possibly. I think, sure. We'll go with that. Then I got another copy from. Yeah, this is my copy that I got from the estate sale. So glad to have that. And I paid, I think, $1 for this at Trader Jack's sometime along the way. We got no, this was from a trade, I think. I don't even know. TNC Surf Designs. Might have it. Tecmo Bowl. I think I got this from another NES lot or something. The Last Starfighter. I know this is from the 12 for 10 lot. Track and Field 2 is from another NES lot that I got over the summer. TMNT, just straight turtles. Got this from Orphan Media for $3 and they were closing down, so glad to have this. Move this out of the way so you can actually see me. And this is the other game that I got immediately after I got my top loader. I spent $6 on this back in 2011, which isn't that bad actually. TMNT 2, the arcade game, and I love this one. I love this, and I love the consistent references to Pizza Hut. You know, the product placement in this is great. We also got Tecmo Super Bowl, which don't remember. I have it. That's all that matters. Trojan, I believe this was from Orphan Media. This one was definitely from Orphan Media because the sticker's right on it. We got Twin Eagle, I believe, paid like $1 for this or something like that. We have Exodus Ultima, which is also from Orphan Media. Wheel of Fortune. This was a birthday gift last year from Steven. And, you know, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is an amazing game. You know that by now if you've been watching me for a while. And this, I got this from that one of the old lady reseller I mentioned before with Tetris. It's ironic that the first and last games in my collection that I run through come from the same person. Spent $3 on this from that time frame, and that is Yoshi's Cookie. This is a game that me and my friends love to play all the time whenever we do hangouts. It's just become a game that we adore in the friend group. So Yoshi's Cookie. I ended up finding the manual for it too. I think this was from. Got this from the PRG meetup from last year where I won that box Saturn. That was awesome. But yeah, that is my NES collection, guys. It's not very big, but I do have some pretty decent titles thus far. Unfortunately, no Mega Mans yet. I actually don't even have both of the Legend of Zeldas, which, you know, I'm not going to go out and spend an arm and a leg at a game store for them, you know. I'll just find them along the way. Like I said, I'm not going for the NES set, so, you know, they'll just come when they come. So I'm not really, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to get them, basically. So anyways, that's all that I got thus far in my collection. Let me know, I guess in your opinion, what is my worst and best game that I own in this? Because I don't know too much about the NES. Obviously, you know, I'm younger. That's pretty blatant. So, I mean, like I said, I'm also not, like, too big in the NES. So, just let me know what I guess my best and worst games are. And if you are going for a complete NES set, let me know down below how many you're at. Because I know some people that have complete sets. I have some friends of mine that are about halfway through sets, you know. There's just a plethora of people out there who are just at different points on the NES collection. So let me know what you guys got down below. Thank you guys so much for watching once more. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up down below. And also, in your comment, let me know what console I should do next to run through. If you want me to do the Super Nintendo next, you know, just go right down the line here, whatever. Just whatever you guys want to see next, let me know down below. So, if you're new to my channel also, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. You'll get more videos like this and what other content I bring to my channel, which is, it's going to be blowing up. Trust me, there's going to be a lot more content coming. So, yeah, once again, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.